This pack just came in. Got that queen in the air, man. Is it gas or what, bro? It's going crazy. Rest in piss, all my ops. What's good, though, y'all? What's good, though, y'all, man? It's AceMaceo, the Divine One. Omnipron and the Astrals back at it again. Here we are in Ace's temple. Change of scenery. It's always nice to have a change of scenery, change of the seasons. We're at the end of the summer. And yeah, I've been changing. Growing. Changing like the world. As above, so below. Oh man, there's so many things I can talk about, I want to talk about. But today, we're talking movies. A movie I had on my list. I seen the trailer for it. I was like, they talking about the djinn. They talking about djinn. I was like, automatic gems, and I was not disappointed. I didn't plan on going to see this film today, as the time of this recording today is my birthday, September 9th. 9, live by the 9. I know how it's coming. Breakdown on that another day. But yeah, Spirit led me to watch it. I was like, I was chilling, I had shit to do today. I was like, what's the word? What's the move? Go see a movie. I like movies, so what do I like doing? That's what I decided to do on my birthday. Ain't have much plans. I've been in solitude. I've been on my hermit shit. Virgo. Y'all see, never ends. Correlate synchronicities. But yeah, but then I went to look for the ticket. Price of the ticket, $9.90, 2 nines. I was like, confirmation. The seat I wanted, I always sit in the corner, the back corner. This one today was 9. Seat number was 9. I was like, all right, let's get busy. Cause I knew from that was the confirmation. We finna get some gems today. And I love it. I love the metaphysics, love the occult. So this is a great birthday present to myself from the spirit. Shout out the ancients. Shout out the djinn. So before I get into this, I'm gonna let y'all know how I break down. I go scene by scene, spoilers, spoiler alert. So if you haven't seen this film, 3,000 Years of Longing is the name of it. If you have not seen it, leave now. If you have seen it, stay and enjoy. If you haven't seen it and you just want to see what happened, get the knowledge, and then see it after with the perspective, because I really want y'all to watch this movie with a different perspective after watching this, or just in general, because it really gives a great perspective or look on spirit communication or working with spirits. This film gets it right on the head. Right on. Spot on. And I knew that whoever made this film, they know. They know. Well, I heard it was based off a book, so whoever wrote the book, they know. So it's called 3,000 Years of Longing. And yeah, that's what we're going scene by scene. It's not necessarily an overall message. There is an overall message, but the way I like explaining it is just what came to my mind as I watched it, type shit. Yeah, this is my first video in a long time. It's Mercury retrograde too. I'm a Virgo. It could get crazy, but we chaos beings, so we in the midst of the chaos, nothing shall stop me. Nothing shall stop us. So let's begin. So I come into the movie theater. I'm the only one. 2 other people come in. There was 3 of us. 3 times 3 is 9. I'm probably over. Yeah, I'm probably saying that's a reach, but it never ends. It never ends, bro. For me, at least. Trailer start. When I came in, the trailer that I was playing was for the Woman King movie. This film was gonna be Hollywood is gonna make a lot. They're gonna make a lot of movies for that film. That film is gonna be big. That Woman King movie is gonna be. It's pretty. It's looking pretty fire. It's looking pretty fire. That Woman King. I'm gonna have to pull up the trailer one day and decode that. We're going to go just the trailer. The film too when it come out. But that film, I should definitely tap in. Cause Shorty was giving Sekhmet energy. She was on her war shit, her goddess. I was like, they was doing her rituals, the rites of passage. I was like, yo, niggas, they should have played that Ace, that rites of passage. Let me score the film. We're going nuts. Well, but yeah, that film's gonna be good. Then they had another trailer for another film, and this film, I have questions because it's an Olivia Wilde film. It's called, where is it at? Don't Worry, Darling is the name of the film. I ain't see no melanated people, no African American black people. I ain't see none of them in this trailer. They might be in another. Let me turn my mic a little down just a little bit. But they might be in another trailer, but I ain't see none in this trailer. I was like, that's interesting. I'm like, just none of us. Hear me slapping my skin for the podcast viewers. Yes, this is Ace's Temple. Ace's Lounge is a podcast now. Catch us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Just Ace's Temple. You find all the movie decodes. None of the video decodes because of copyright, of course. But how I'm doing my decodes like this, find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Ace's Temple. What was I saying? Yeah, Don't Worry, Darling. This film, from what I could pick up from this trailer, I might do a decode on it, I might not. As I get time doing it. I don't know how I feel about giving my energy to that. But basically, they had this woman. She was like first started like with a trailer, and they was talking like the life you. Let me see. I had wrote it down. The trailer was talking about live a life you deserve. So like a perfect life was the trailer. Was what the commercial was saying. She woke up in this little community in the middle of the desert. Looks like the 1950s. They're living like a true conformist society. They're in that. This is one of those type of films. She's having the revelations, like breaking out of society, Gnosticism levels. So I see what they're doing. There's gonna be a message in the film, of course. It just, I don't know how they're gonna play with it politically. It's like, what's the mind games they're playing on society with this film? That's the question. What mind games are they playing on us with it? Because they're playing mind games to the shorty in the film. What mind games are they playing on us? As above, so below. So the movie started. 3,000 years of longer. Let me open my notes. In that queen pack. So, this is how my notes came. I just noted I like noting lines from the film. A lot of lines stick out to me. And break down in the scene, just my interpretation or the message. What I see. This is my perspective. It's your choice to believe it. Take from it what you can or what you will. Type shit. So, here's my perspective. Here's my observations. Starts with, she says, my story is true, but you would better believe it as a story tale. Her story is true, but you would better believe it as a story tale. Well, let me turn my audio down, bro. I didn't know this was that loud. So, my story is true, but you would better believe it as a story tale. Pause. Because this film, I definitely think it's a true story. I 100% think this film is a true story. If not a true story, the shit that goes on in the film, 100% 100%. In the sense of that had a magical, you got it. It's a metaphysical, magical mind. And when watching this, and y'all see as I explain, but this is this. I resonated a lot with this film. And I'm pretty sure a lot of other cultists, metaphysicians, magicians, channelers of spirit, shit, even talking to your ancestors is kind of like this. Not in the sense of the djinn, but in the sense of the communication, the relationship, not the relationship. I'm getting murky right now. It's Mercury retrograde, but go watch the film and you'll see what I'm saying. So she starts talking about like she's in the future. She was like, back in the time when people used to ride in used to fly in metal. I'm not edit all of this. He said she speaks about this time saying flying with metal wings on like when she was on a plane. And I was like, this is like going like in the Bible when there's some motherfuckers coming down with chariots. Now we say, and now today when we interpret it, we say it's UFOs type shit. Technology as above, so below. It's not, shit never ends. The past and the future does not exist. It's all the present moment. It's just a matter of how that energy manifests. Because in other planes, time doesn't exist. If time doesn't exist there, time doesn't exist here. Such for another day, man. I'm telling you, bro. I've been going deep in my mind. Bro, I've been having a lot of thoughts. This is, I don't know if it's the shrooms, just meditations. It's all, but I love it. This shit. I got a lot of videos to make and record, a lot of shit to talk about. Cause a lot of these things are little tidbits I'm throwing in, but I want to go deeper. But only got so much. I got like 2 hours, probably an hour. I forgot the time, but I got a sex magic course coming on. That man Dreamwise had today. I gotta come through. So let me get this. I had to get this knowledge out. This video done. This alchemy, this work. But here we go. So the main character, she's a narratorologist type shit. And the definition, I'm gonna put it up here on the screen in editing. Narratorologist is the branch of knowledge or literary criticism that deals with the structure and function of narrative and its themes, conventions, and symbols. So she basically breaks down stories. She even says in the film about mythologies. She's basically fairy tales. She says the fairy tale. She doesn't say thought. She says fairy tales. Fairy tales are also mythologies. And then in occult, you also study mythologies because those are hidden messages, hidden meanings. It's all symbols. That she study. The definition says you study the symbols. Type shit. So she hops off the plane. This little short dude, bald dude, was like, he had said something in Istanbul, and then there was like a chance meeting. So like she started getting like spiritual messages. Like that's what was happening. And then, oh yeah, and bro said that his eyes had changed. And then bro, and after that scene, bro in the car was like, maybe he was a djinn. He had joked and said that, but to every joke there's truth. I knew it automatically. I was like, oh yeah, that's definitely the djinn that nigga sending messages. And then what happened was, and I had knew, I'm hearing this before. I forgot who said it. I think bro Yusuf said it, or Yosef, damn, Mandela effect, boy. But he was talking about, I think he said the djinn was they can physically manifest, and I've heard that from multiple others as well, type shit. So because that's just their power, and that would make sense. As above, so below. They could physically manifest. We physically manifest. They just physically manifest that well. That's why they say jinn are a different game. Not many people are tapping into jinn. Because jinns can really fuck some shit up. They could they have a lot of power. You have a lot of power too. It's just we're getting you could go watch the film. Go watch the film and you'll see how spirit works. Go watch the film and you'll see how spirit works. You will see how jinn work. One aspect. It's all, everyone is different, so that means all jinn are different. Just got to make sure I get that in there. So I don't want y'all running off with shit and just trying to tap into this shit. If y'all not ready to the level, not tap in. To working with them, but I say you still work with spirits, still work with your ancestors and shit. Trying to physically have a jinn physically manifest with you. Do your research. Do your research. Don't rely on anyone's words, because I still got to do more research. Even myself, I just said I heard from multiple people. If multiple people saying it, I'm gonna have to go see the sources. I got a couple of jinn books. I need to read them. A lot of shit going on. I'm saying a lot. Am I gonna edit this out? Nah, this is the true self, so I'm just gonna keep it there. But so yeah, the next scene comes, and Mans is explaining the they have like a presentation, and Mans is explaining how humans would explain science, basically, and the changing of the seasons, where they would do that with stories type shit. And that's basically the basis of astrology with the zodiacs. They're based off stories, and the symbols are in the stories. What happened with such a score? What happened with Libra? What does Libra represent? The scales, balance, boom. Virgo, what happened with Virgo? What happened in the mythology of the Virgin? Boom. So it just goes like that. And more things, but I noticed they said Roman, there's like Roman gods, Greeks, Norse, there was some all the European systems. They ain't mentioned no Kemet, no Egyptian, none of that. They didn't even say astrology itself. They just said they explain seasons and science type shit. They ain't say astrology. So that's another thing about this film. They ain't say shit straight up necessarily, but they didn't say necessarily a lot straight up, but they did a lot of shit straight up. That's the best way I can explain it. They didn't say a lot straight up, but they did a lot straight up. Highly encourage you to go watch it. I think motherfuckers might have slept on this in the box office. This one, to me, this is a top 10 in a year, probably top 5. Personal. But this shit, it's not like a profound, but like I could teach a class, like you could teach some shit off film one right now. So games. So where am I at? Spiritual. Oh, so while she was on stage, like trying to talking in the crowd, she started seeing a spirit, and like I guess he possessed her type shit, and she started like speaking. His words was like coming through her on the stage type shit, and like she had like blacked out, and she was like, "What is their purpose? What would you require of them?" It was very random, which was very, what is your purpose? What do we require of them? I forgot what they were saying. That list pack got me lost right now. But yeah, that was my next. I'm just going through my notes. What's this bullet points literally? So this whole shit all chaotic. Welcome to Ace's temple. Chaos in the mind, but we build order. We manifest. We alchemize. I think bro started saying creation stories were replaced by science, gods and monsters reduced to metaphors. So this goes into spirituality now type shit. So he was saying creation stories replaced by science. Big Bang Theory. Gods and goddesses reduced to metaphors, metaphysics in of itself. So it's like saying they're not people. It's like saying that saying the spirits aren't real. And this is, I had this thought even like with myself the other day. I was like, why do people? I've noticed people don't think the spirits is real. They believe, a lot of people believe in the one God. They believe in the ancestors. But when it comes to the spirits themselves, like the pantheons, he's getting like Zeus in them, even the Greek ones. We got the Egyptian, like Thoth in them, all Set, Osiris. They're not just concepts. They're actual energies. They're actual personas that are out there that have manifested on another plane. And me personally, I believe everyone on this domain is a god or goddess or a djinn in the flesh, or they could just be incarnated and live out their karmic cycle just a regular person. They got a couple incarnation cycles to go. Because this shit is not for everyone. But people, I believe that a lot of people are sleeping gods or goddesses. Sleeping god and goddesses are what we are. It's a matter of it's not a matter of who of them are who is awake. It's a matter of awakening them, type shit. It's not a matter of who is awake. It's a matter of awakening them, period. Wake the gods. God just make you realize your power, who you are, your magic, your alchemy, your true nature. Especially my melanated folks, my black people. Especially y'all. Because y'all got the most power, spiritually. Because it's in your genetics too. It's not just a mind thing with us. It's in the genetics as well. Pay attention to that. And then pay attention to what I'm going to say as I go along here. Because it's a scene. Bro drops a little hint. I ain't going to go more into deep, but y'all need to catch that little hint. Don't run with it. Do some research. Then just meditate on it. Remember what I told y'all about? You are reptilian. You are draconian. You are also dragon. All those things are the same. Keep that in mind. Type shit. What are these essences truly in a spiritual metaphysical sense? My thing with metaphysics is that the spirits are not just metaphysics. They are persona as well, type shit. And I know they are because I interact with them, channel them, so I know they are actual beings. So they're not just energy frequencies, but that is a key to it. There are multiple things. There are all things. Aren't you all things? Law of one. Later in the film, bro said he said a bar. He said, nigga, I am a transmitter. I said, ooh. The djinn was like, he said he's a transmitter. I was like, ooh. Ooh, what is he transmitting? Messages. Fuck you talking about? Wisdom, magic, power, elements, all types of shit. Nigga was channeling love. Hey, I'm feeling great. This list pack hitting, man. List pack in there going crazy, but I'm feeling great. Shout out my cousin, but taught me how to make myself laugh. That is a very important to learn how to make yourself laugh. If y'all ain't laughing, I'm fucking cracking up inside. Hey, I'm having fun with this shit. Life is about fun. Peace. I ain't even take the shroom. I ain't even take no shrooms yet today, man. Life is ecstasy. Shout out to AJ Devon. Life is ecstasy. Whole new perspective of life. I gotta do a video on that one too, man. We got a lot in store, man. I can't wait. The future's looking bright. Ace's Temple. Mercury retrograde. September 9th. Solar return. Niggas in the edit's gonna be like, why did he keep this in here? Bae, why is it drawing mode? Okay, so we got a lot of notes, man. You might be here for a little bit. Grab your popcorn. Be comfortable. You know, the music got you in a trance, so feeling good. Excuse me. Oh yeah, so I was saying, I was saying, this is spirituality now. People want to rely on science or need to confirm spirituality with science, but they're not gonna tap in and really get into their true spiritual nature, because it's so natural, and that's what one of the biggest takeaways from mushroom trips have shown me, that really these powers are so natural in you. It's like it's not a matter of the external world needing to really truly break it down in a hardcore sense. It's more in a practical sense. You already doing this shit. You just really need to change your perspective, because it starts in the mind. I'm telling y'all, it starts in the mind. Change your mind, the rest will do the rest. I seen something that said one should strive to achieve the perspective of looking at life as being perfect, looking at the world as it's perfect. And on shrooms, I had that feeling, and I learned how to hold on to these revelations from the shrooms. Shout out to shrooms. Shout out to shrooms. I will always advocate for the shrooms, but I will not advocate for taking them recreationally. Use them for spiritual purposes. Microdose if you're gonna take them all the time, but don't be taking ACE all the time and shit every day. ACE every day is crazy. 2 grams every day is crazy. Even a gram every day, I wouldn't even do a gram every day type shit. But be safe with the shrooms. But the shrooms help. They're tapping you into something else. That's a discussion for another day as well. But well, y'all already know. Y'all seen. If you know, you know. But tap in. Well, this audio is gonna sound crazy, man. Bear with me, listeners. Bear with me. Thank you for listening. No, just thank you for listening. I really appreciate it. Especially if this is your first time at Ace's Temple, and this is your first introduction to me and the chaos. So I think somebody in this, okay, so some line was if there is fate, we can accept it. I think that's what she was saying. She said if there is fate, we can accept it. Fate is destined, and we must accept it. But the thing is, a lot of people don't know their fate. Some people do. It's a matter of accepting it and knowing what comes with it, and that's a matter of understanding this is an incarnation, this is a lifetime before you come and manifest here, before you were born you choose everything that's gonna happen to you, so you know what's gonna happen to everything in your life, but you forget. Imagine that. Imagine you die, right? Then you get on the other side, you get your contract, you sign your contract, you customize your whole player build. Player build got 99 overalls, potentials, everywhere type shit, right? Then when you manifest here, you completely forgot. You chose your whole family and everything, but you completely forgot. So now it's a matter of when you manifested in the Matrix, what difficulty did you set it on? That's one. Two, the Matrix itself, the programming is set to throw you off. The Matrix itself is an illusion type shit. Like some of which your eyes, like what you see is like really upside down and it reflects back. Shit, that shit confusing. But science, see how science is, and it should be confusing. I'm gonna find that graphic and put it up if I'm not feeling lazy. The big Ace isn't feeling lazy to put that up here type shit. But yeah, my nigga, like, see, I completely forgot. That list pack is hitting crazy, fam. Bro, that list pack is hitting crazy. I completely forgot the whole past 32 minutes. 30 seconds, 30. Bro. Hey, this is gonna be hilarious listening back to me. So she was in the shop in Istanbul, like bro was saying. The message, she had a message, the little seed was dropped from bro, and she was in the back of the shop that had 3 rooms. The name of the film was 3,000 Years, so they keep running with this 3. That's why when I said it was 3 of us in the movie theater, I was like, there ain't no such thing as coincidence, baby. It's synchronicity. The energy of 3. And bro even said 3 is a power number. Bro was like, 3 is a power number. Because he was going off 3 wishes. Hey, we getting a little head, but she found this little blue bottle type shit. She was just attracted to it. So if you ever went into a crystal shop and you just get attracted to a crystal, like the crystal's calling you, it's like something about this one right here. Like with me and pendulums, that's always me and pendulums. I'll go into a shop not planning to get a pendulum at all. If I see it and it's calling to me, I'll be like, I'm coming back for you, or I'm gonna get it right there on the spot. That shit. Damn, list pack going out. List pack went dry. List pack done died again. Well, hey. I know that I'm probably running that joke into the ground. It's probably gonna be dead by the time this come out. That's the funny part. Hey. So, where am I at? Right after that. So she had opened the bottle when she had got home, and bro came out. But the thing is, I ain't catch no names in this whole film. I ain't get her name. I ain't catch the Jinn's name. So I'm just go with redhead chick, the main character. Djinn, Idris Elba, the Negus. Another little subliminal message right there. Redhead chick was not melanated. She was pure European. So see what I'm talking about with the illusion. Not necessarily illusion, but the finesse. It's not even a finesse. Because race ain't even matter. It's just a matter of race don't matter. It's just a matter of it is what it is. That's a discussion for another day. AceMaceo does not condone racism or race wars of any kind. I'm a man of peace. Any wars of any kind. I'm not down with any wars. But it is rest in peace, my ops. Me cap, man. I fuck with Mars. What am I talking about? I fuck with wars type shit. Shit, niggas need to be a war zone. I ain't played the game yet, but hey, it was. But yeah, she was talking about there are laws. Like when he came out, he started telling her you have three wishes. He started giving her like the rundown of the contract terms. He was like there's laws. He said you shouldn't fear me. And he said something else. I wish I remember. I gotta watch this movie again. But he said he is beholden to her because she released him. Type shit. So she gets three wishes. And I was like, this seems like pact making in a sense. Like when niggas make pacts with spirits. This is how I envision it playing out, in the sense of not three wishes, but in the sense of the terms of the pact, talking to him, coming to it, and how it plays out. Y'all really gotta watch this film and watch how this shit plays out. I was like, yo, this shit crazy. That film was different. This film the one. 40 minutes in. We're probably 30 minutes, 20 minutes into the film. Ace decodes longer than the film itself. That's tough. So yeah, he said 3 is a number of power. Damn. My ass was so caught up in the film. That shit, he dropping so many gems so quick. He said 3 is a number of power. 3 is the. He said something. He said something, bro. But I'm about to find that shit. Damn. Go watch the film, bro. This is not an ad for the film. They did not pay me. They should for this, but go watch that film. Me, I go see films in theater, so I actually go out the house. Actually, I leave the cave. Goddamn. 7:52. 7. So he doesn't. Oh, so then so this is what he started saying when he dropping gems. He was like, "It is your nature to be immortal. His nature is to be immortal." So he's talking about the difference between a jinn and a human, and they kind of hint back to that between the whole film. With the whole purpose of the film is really the relationship between spirit and human, in the sense of both experiences coming together, and not in the sense of you are a spiritual being having a human experience. See what I'm saying? Because it's a matter of really both. You are a spiritual being having a human experience, and you're also a human having relationships with spirits, with spirit. It's both. I always play on both. When niggas go in polarity, they're lost. So I always go both. It's both sides. Because why not? Why not? And think about it. Think back to South Park Imagination Land. These niggas had all they thought forms. They were literally in their own dimension. All the shit made, all the Freddy Krueger, all the shit they made in movies, the characters, the book story characters, they had them in their own dimension. This is South Park Imagination Land. Gem, bro. So these spirits, if we have them in books, niggas got the Lesser Key of Solomon. Niggas can go into the Necronomicon or the Egyptian pantheon as well. These motherfuckers somewhere. You gonna tap into the energy, or you gonna get aligned with that frequency. See what I'm saying, man? See this. So, bro, so the jinn's nature, what I picked up on, bro, he was melanated. That nigga Idris Elba. He was an air element because he was smoke. That nigga was mainly smoking and shit. And he was fucking with electricity. And what are words about? Yes. So when he's dealing with air, I was like, okay, so this is true to actual laws of the elements. Air element, we would actually be dealing with electricity. We dealing with technology in a sense, dealing with knowledge. So I was like, okay, all right, they on it. And then started speaking in Greek, a different language. Speaking is also dealing with the air element. He said the Greek of Homer. I don't know why the niggas were talking Greek. They just had to say some ancient language. So there's multiple ancient languages. We talk to spirits, they might talk to you in a language you don't understand. Just know, you'll decode it. You'll find it out. If you really want to find out what they're saying, you'll pick it up over time. Not immediately. You might not pick up on it immediately, but over time you'll pick up on the messages in practice. Just study, because they'll send you the information you'll need. This is why I fuck with this film, because there's a part in when I get to it. There's a part in here. Shorty asked, she wanted all the knowledge in the world that was useful, beautiful, and true. Niggas started literally sending her books, type shit. Started sending her information, like actual physical books. You in the film, you see him physically, but the thing is, think about it in the sense of that you can't see him with your physical eyes. In the film, you're seeing like a third eye view. That's what you're seeing in the film. You're seeing a third eye view or first eye view. Y'all niggas know what I'm talking about. And then when the djinn is there, that's what you're seeing. But then in reality, you got your physical eyes. Imagine that same thing happening. There's hella books coming, hella knowledge, but it's not like a person is actually bringing them to you. Just getting it, just finds their way. It just finds its way to you. That's what happened to me. No cap here. The fuck? Well, I swear, I thought I just seen a nigga with a hood just pop out, but what happened? But yeah, that's what happened to me, bro. It's hella knowledge. I asked for knowledge. I said, nigga, I'm gonna tap in. Just send me the knowledge. Knowledge started coming automatic. Like before, when I said, when like we was discussing, we was saying when a student is ready, the teacher will appear. It was like that times 10. It was like, nigga, I was becoming a teacher. Also, getting their source, the books, nigga, so many books. If you want some of them, subscribe to my Patreon, starting at $5. I think it is $5.55. Y'all know, a month. Then 11 a month. Got all the books, all my books. I got them organized by level. $11 tier. That's like the into Kabbalah, Goetia. First level tier is like all the basics, all the essentials like astrology. Hidden books. I think the hidden books is in level 2. I got 3 levels. So go check it out. Read the discussion, the information. I'm gonna have it up here. This isn't an ad, official ad, I should say. But if y'all want some books, good metaphysical information, tap into that Ace's Temple Patreon. Link in the description. But yeah, that in Spirit will send you the information, bro. They will send you it. So don't even worry about where am I gonna find it. Just gotta get out your ego and not think when you see something it's like, is this true? Think about the case of, don't think you're seeing something and think this isn't true, think, why am I seeing it? It has to be a reason. What's your law of attraction? You're going to attract the frequency you're on. So if you're raising your vibration, you're going to attract new experiences, something new, that sauce, that downloads. That true law of attraction, boy. True law of attraction video coming soon, but listen, I can't wait to start doing lectures. It's off these little concepts, these downloads. That I be getting. Those are like the type of downloads I like. The true law of attraction, not the forget about like the little shit. I don't even know what they call it, but like think about it and then appear. It's not necessarily that, it's about becoming. I'm getting ahead of myself. My future self is saying they'll see. So bro keeps talking to her. He says he doesn't understand the technology fully, but he can control and manipulate it as he takes the soul of a man. So okay. So he said he doesn't understand the technology fully, type shit, right? But goddamn, Mercury, wiping my shit out 50 minutes in. I'm gonna have to pause this in a second. And I'm yawning. Oh man. Oh no. Maybe yawning. Not today. Not right now. I'm not even an hour in to the film. But he doesn't understand technology fully, right? But he took the essence of this man that was on TV and brought it forth in front of her. That nigga was shook. Yeah, they took out the TV, was shook. And she was like, no, like, can you put him back? And then he asked her, he was like, he asked her, he's like, is that one of your wishes? And he kept trying to get, he tried to like, kind of play that on her, like, when she would ask a question, like, can he do something? He would be like, is that one of your wishes? And he would still do, like, it would be like little physical things type shit. And he was trying to like play. He'd be like, is that one of your wishes? And he was like, because he was trying to get out of there. He was on his trickster. He was on his trickster because he was playing in riddles. Because you got to listen to what you're saying. That's a download. So look, when she kept asking these questions, like, can he do something? And he said, you have 3 wishes for him to do whatever she so please. So in him asking that, he's making sure, because if she's not clarifying what she's saying, she's just gonna be wasting these damn wishes. Actually, and so if he was a true trickster spirit, that nigga would have just been doing that shit and be like, that's your 3 wishes. But he actually was like, hold on real quick. He's like, hold on real quick. Are you sure? Because the spirit, that's how the universe, when niggas talk about the universe, when you manifest, your words manifest, this is literally that relationship. That's what you're seeing. I fuck with this film heavy. This film needs to be studied in occult schools. In the future, when we have our school, we're having classes, this is gonna be one of the movies we have to decode. I remember a school that took movie literature, didn't even know I would be doing decodes in the future. They taking movie literature, decoding films. And I had to take another one in college. I was like, bro, the spirit be putting niggas in place, bro. The spirit be putting niggas in place. I can't wait. I'm gonna do another video on that soon too. So much in store. See, man, Mercury retrograde, bro. My PC ran out of space, of course. It's over here sounding like a PS4. That's tough. But look, I'm gonna split this video into 2. It was like 50 minutes in. It was getting long. I know a lot of people, like me personally, I like long form content. I used to listen to Bobby Hemmett lectures and Full Brother Panic live stream. So 3 hours is nothing to me, so I'm gonna split it up. This will be part one. I'm gonna come back to this another day. I got the full notes. Got a lot of decodes to do, a lot of videos to do, updates, a lot to do. I really have no excuses. Some more content coming soon. Yeah. No dates. I can't really give y'all a date because we don't play in the realm of time really. We drop as it comes out. So see where you see it. Stay tuned in. Subscribe to Ace's Temple. Subscribe to my other channel, AceMaceo. Here from TikTok. Welcome. I'm AceMaceo, the Divine One, Omniprime and Naturals. And I shall see you next time. Thank you for listening.